Hello, I'm Soap, and today I'm going to be showing you everything new in the Reef Refresh 1.1 update. So there's a new code, it's Reef Refresh 1, no spaces, capital R for Reef and Refresh. You get 500 pearls for this. So there's a new NPC who's here for 9 more days by the time you're watching this. There's 7 new rewards, so you have to play every day for a week if you want to get all of them, because they are daily rewards. You can only do this within a 9-day period, so try not to miss any days, but there is a little bit of leniency. You find her in the coral reef. So the first time you enter the new update, you should have a pop-up to track her. I can also show you the way without the tracking. From spawn, if you go to the center where the spiral is, then you just go left. And she should be below like this stone column, well not column, but like this stone structure. If you don't want to wait, then you can pay 300 Robux for it, which I don't think is worth it, just have some patience. You can also increase the value of the pearls you pick up by, well, paying pearls. The first payment is 7,500, and that's to increase the pearls by 2.5%, which isn't very good. You increase by 2.5% every installment you make, but it gets increasingly expensive. The next payment is 15,000 pearls. Then for the next installment is 22,500 pearls, and I don't know what it is on after that because I'm not that rich. But you'll see for yourself if you can afford that. But there's a limit to the bonuses. There's only 10 pearl bonuses you can have. Since it goes up in 2.5%, you will be able to get a 25% increase. You can also see on the map now that it says Reef Level. Why it's out 50 is because 10 levels to reach in 5 areas. Coral Reef, Opaline Plaza, the Shrine, the Seagrass Meadows, the Whale Song Cove. I'm unsure if you get a reward for reaching all these levels because I've only reached 25 out of 50. I've also noticed at the map, before you couldn't see the full names of the places, but now you can. On mobile. I'm sure this wasn't a problem on PC, but there's been a lot of like little changes like that, which makes sense for a 1.1 update because it's the second update since the re-release. So of course there was going to be bug fixes. On the subject of bug fixes, you can now find crafting materials / ingredients, that's what I call coral, seaweed, and shells. Basically, in almost every place in the map. Before, it was only like a few locations. I honestly thought it was intended to just be in a few places, but I guess not. As well as this, when the whale horn doesn't work, it says to try again and that the whale is returning, rather than just not working. There is also an entirely new minigame, which gives you both pearls and XP. You can ride the dolphins in Whale Song Cove, but this requires Guardian Dolphin Tail, which you can just straight up buy still, I'm pretty sure. You just have to equip one of these tails and you should be able to ride them. And to play the minigame, you just want to swim them into some pufferfish. And to move around on the dolphin, you do have to point where you want to go, tap where you want to go, and hold down for how far you want to go in that direction. My advice is don't go too far down, because it's hard to go back up and it's hard to change your orientation. So try to stay in one plane, but this is incredibly hard. But there should be rings around where the pufferfish are, so they're pretty easy to find. And you can only be on a specific dolphin for 3 minutes, but you probably won't stay on the same dolphin. If you get too stuck, just change dolphins, that's generally what I do. There'll be another update in around 2 weeks on the 5th of September called A World of Events, which sounds like a lot honestly. But anyways, I hope that was useful. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe.